I want to share a short Dvar Torah for Parshas Vayishlach. It says in the Torah, Parshas Vayishlach, Perek Lamed Beis, Posuk Lamed Gimel, Al Kein Lo Yochlu Bnei Yisrael Es Gir Anoshe Asher Al Kaf HaYerech. Rashi tells us, why was it called Gir Anoshe? This nerve, this part of the thigh that was attacked by the Malach of Esav to Yaakov Avinu, why was it called Gir Anoshe? And there's two interpretations. One interpretation is because it was Noshe Mimekoimoy. It jumped out of place, it was dislocated from the place in the thigh. Another interpretation is in reference to a pasuk later on in the Torah that we find by Yosef HaTzadik. That Yosef HaTzadik says, Nashni, he called his son Menashe. Why? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu enabled him to forget, to forget the hardships that he had in Mitzrayim. And that was what he remembered through calling his son Menashe. So we see over here that the Gir Anoshe is referred to Gir Anoshe either because of forgetfulness or because of the dislocation from the place. And this was the message that the Torah was trying to teach us, that we should remember never to go and eat the Gir Anoshe. This was from the attack of the Malach of Esav to Yaakov Avinu. What was the significance over here in these interpretations of forgetfulness? My Rebbe, Hagoyen HaGodol of Avigdor Nebenzal, he pointed out over here an interesting thing, that you see, forgetfulness could sometimes be very, very good and very, very bad. We know the good side about forgetting things is, for example, if somebody were to remember all the different hardships and the tsar that he would have, just like we had by Yosef HaTzadik, so too in our lives, if Chas v'Shalom somebody had any type of hardship or any tragedy, Rachmana litzlan, that should never be falling upon any Yid. But if it once happened something like this, then of course it would be very hard to move on. It would be very hard to become sane, because how can we be sane if we're always remembering the bad? So Hashem made for us something called forgetfulness, shikha, to forget. That significance of shikha is something which has a tremendous positivity to it. But sometimes you have, on the contrary, a person could be in a much worse state. For example, if he would not forget anything, then he would think that he's totally okay. Where do we see this example? The Orchas Tzadikim says that a person who wouldn't forget his Torah and he would always remember the Torah that he learns, he would feel like, okay, I'm good. Now I'm finished. I don't have to go learn anymore, and I'll be okay. He'll never go and do anything else because he knows everything already and he had not forgotten anything. So we see on both sides of the spectrum. Both sides of the spectrum we have that forgetfulness has positive points to it, has negative points to it. But one thing is for sure, is that the connection between the two interpretations that we see over here, like we said, why it's called Gir Anoshe, because it was Noshe Mimekoimoy. It went and it was removed from its place, it was dislocated from its place. That was exactly the Matorah of the Malach. The Malach wanted to go and take us away from what we had. What we had before we got hit, before Yaakov Avinu was hit, what we had was total understanding and belief and simcha and emunah in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everything. We were totally with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There wasn't even a point in time that we would forget. Why would we forget HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Why would there be any forgetfulness? And that's the connection. The connection is that when the Malach came to dislocate it, he went to move out of place this midah, and about that came forgetfulness. We were able to go and forget what exactly HaKadosh Baruch Hu was always doing, and what exactly we are trying to go and accomplish in this world. So b'siyata d'shmaya, we should always take all the midas tovos that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us, ubefrat this one, that we were told that, okay, we're forgetting certain things. We should always use it in the positive light, that sometimes you forget things, but we know it's only to build. Forgetting is to build, is to make positivity. B'siyata d'shmaya, we should continue to take the lessons of the Avos HaKdoshim, and we should only grow Maila each and every day. Have a wonderful Shabbos.